All right, so it looks like you're ready to
Mm.
dive into the world of entrepreneurship.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
you've even got this how to start a business guide,
Mm-hmm.
which seems super comprehensive.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah,
Sometimes these guides can be a little dry,
for sure.
a little textbooky.
That's where we come in.
Yeah.
We'll help you
That's right.
pull out the need-to-know info
That's right.
and get you ready to roll.
Yeah, think of us as like your shortcut to
Okay.
entrepreneurial wisdom.
I like it as a shortcut to
Yeah.
entrepreneurial wisdom.
Uh-huh.
So speaking of wisdom,
Okay.
this guide starts off
Yeah.
with a pretty mind-blowing number.
Okay.
Over 23,000 startups
Wow.
launched just this week.
That is mind-blowing.
It's crazy, right? It makes
Yeah.
you realize how many people are out there
Yeah.
chasing their dreams.
It really highlights the competitive landscape right now.
For sure.
But it also underscores why having a solid foundation
Yeah.
is so crucial.
And in fact, the guide uses this great analogy
Mhm.
of spinning plates
Okay.
for running a business.
Okay.
You got to keep all those plates spinning
Right.
without letting any crash.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
That's such a great visual.
it is.
Really gets across the idea that you've got to have a handle
Yeah.
on all the different aspects of your business.
Mm-hmm.
And then the guide dives right in to
Uh-huh.
some key traits for success.
All right.
And I was especially struck by
Yeah.
the emphasis on visionary leadership.
Yeah. It's not just about having a good idea.
Right.
It's about being able to see the big picture,
Mm-hmm.
anticipate future trends,
Yeah.
and inspire others to follow your lead.
Yeah.
Think Steve Jobs and the first iPod.
Oh, yeah.
People didn't even know they needed that tiny white box until he showed them.
Exactly. It's about having that almost intuitive
Yeah.
sense of
Yeah.
where the market's heading. And of course, you need that passion
Yes.
and persistence
Yeah.
to keep going when things get tough.
Yeah.
Think about any great entrepreneur.
Yeah.
They've all faced setbacks,
For sure.
but they kept pushing forward.
They did. And you know what's fascinating is
Okay.
the guide takes this idea of entrepreneurship
Mm-hmm.
beyond just starting your own company.
Okay.
It's really about that mindset,
Okay.
innovation,
Mm-hmm.
problem solving,
Yeah.
leadership.
Okay.
You could be an entrepreneur
Okay.
within a large organization,
Right.
bringing new ideas to the table.
Mm-hmm.
It's about making things happen.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
So it's not just about starting the next big tech company.
Right.
It's about that drive
Yeah.
to create something new,
Yeah.
to make a difference,
Yeah.
regardless of your field.
Mm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's get back to some of those practical tips.
Okay.
The guide really emphasizes
Yeah.
the importance of market research.
It does. And it's not just about gathering surface level data.
Okay.
It's about going deeper. There's a really interesting point in here
Yeah.
about understanding how your target market researches products
Okay.
before they buy.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where do they go for information?
Right.
What factors influence their decisions?
That's such a good point.
Yeah.
It's not enough to know who your target customer is.
Right.
You need to
You
understand
gotta get in their head.
how they think and how they make decisions.
Yeah, like become a detective
Yeah.
for your ideal customer.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you've got a handle on your market.
Mm-hmm.
The guide stresses the importance of testing. Testing your business idea.
Okay.
Don't just assume it's going to be a hit.
Right.
Get out there and validate it.
Okay, so how do you do that?
Well, they offer some really practical advice.
Okay.
One example is creating a prototype
Okay.
and getting feedback.
Okay.
It's about putting your idea to the test in the real world and
Mhm.
seeing how people react. The guide uses a great phrase.
Okay.
Fail fast, learn faster.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it's better to get feedback early on
Right.
and adjust your approach
Uh-huh.
than to launch a product that misses the mark.
Completely.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got your idea.
Okay.
You've done your market research.
Mhm.
You've tested it out.
Yep.
Now what?
Now comes the business plan.
Okay.
And the guide emphasizes
Yeah.
that it's much more than just a formality.
Okay.
Think of it as a roadmap for
Okay.
your business,
Hmm.
keeping you focused
Okay.
on your goals.
Yeah.
But it's also a crucial communication tool
Right.
when you're pitching your idea
Yeah.
to investors or partners.
Okay, I always thought of business plans as being super complicated,
I know, right?
but the guide actually makes it sound
Yeah.
pretty manageable.
They break it down into key elements
Okay.
that are clear and concise,
Okay.
and they stress the importance of having a clear mission statement,
Right.
your company's North Star.
I like
Yeah.
and setting smart goals.
Okay, SMART goals.
Specific, Measurable, achievable.
Oh, yeah, right.
Relevant, time-bound.
I've heard of those.
Yes.
Okay, so it's about having that
Yeah.
clarity of purpose
Yes.
and setting yourself up for success.
That's right.
Okay, so we've covered market research,
Huh?
testing,
Yep.
and the business plan.
Okay.
Let's not forget about the legal side of things.
Ooh, the legal stuff.
Yeah.
It's definitely important to get this right
Yeah.
from the start.
Not sure.
The guide does a good job
Yeah.
of demystifying those different legal structures
Okay.
you might encounter.
Okay.
Sole proprietorship,
Mm-hmm.
partnership, LLC,
Mm-hmm.
corporation.
Yeah. I know it can seem a little intimidating.
It can.
Like, what's the difference again between a
Yep.
sole proprietorship and an LLC?
Okay, so with a sole proprietorship,
Okay.
you're essentially running the business as yourself.
Okay.
You're personally liable
Okay.
for all debts and obligations.
Oh, so if things go south?
Your personal assets are on the line.
Exactly.
Yikes.
An LLC, on the other hand,
Okay.
offers limited liability,
Okay.
meaning your personal assets are protected.
Okay.
It creates a separate legal entity
Gotcha.
for your business.
Okay, so you're kind of shielding yourself
Exactly.
from potential risks.
Precisely.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Good.
So choosing the right structure
Yes.
is crucial,
Absolutely.
and it's something you should definitely discuss
Yeah.
with a legal professional.
100%. They can help you navigate those complexities
Right.
and ensure you're setting up your business
Yeah.
in a way that protects your interests.
Okay, perfect. And once you've got your legal structure figured out,
Right.
you've got to think about funding.
Oh, yes.
How are you going to bring your business to life?
Right. So the guide outlines
Okay.
different funding options available,
Okay.
starting with bootstrapping.
Bootstrapping. Okay.
It's all about using your own resources, savings, personal loans to
Yeah.
get your business off the ground.
Okay. And that's definitely the most common route
It is.
for a lot of entrepreneurs.
Yeah, especially those who want to maintain control
Right.
and build their business gradually.
Right.
Exactly. And the guide highlights the trade-offs involved.
Okay.
You might have slower growth,
Okay.
but you also have more autonomy.
Right. You have more control
Yeah,
over what you're doing.
exactly.
But if you are looking for faster growth,
Okay.
then external funding might be the way to go,
It could be.
right? The guide mentions angel investors,
Mm-hmm.
venture capitalists,
Yep.
and even crowdfunding platforms like Kickstarter.
Yeah, and each option comes with its own pros and cons.
Of course.
Angel investors and venture capitalists
Yeah.
offer expertise and connections
Right.
in addition to capital,
Yeah.
but they typically take a stake in your company.
Right. So you're giving up a little bit of control.
You are.
Okay.
Crowdfunding can be a great way
Okay.
to generate buzz.
Yeah. And get your community involved.
Mm.
But it requires a strong marketing strategy.
Right.
And a compelling pitch.
So it's all about figuring out what aligns best
It is.
with your vision
Yes.
for your business
Uh-huh.
and your risk tolerance.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the guide provides some great insights
It does.
to help you evaluate
Yep.
those different funding options.
Uh-huh.
But once you've got some funding secured,
Yes.
it's time to think about.
Building your dream team.
Yes.
You can't do it alone.
Right.
And the guide has some great tips on this.
Okay.
I was especially struck by
Yeah.
the emphasis on company culture.
Okay.
It's not just about hiring people
Mm-hmm.
with the right skills.
Right.
It's about creating a positive
Yeah.
and productive work environment
Okay.
where everyone feels valued
Right.
and motivated.
Okay.
They even mention things like
Yeah.
team building activities
Right.
and flexible work arrangements.
Right.
It's all about fostering a sense of community
Mhm.
and creating a space where people are excited
Yeah.
to come to work each day.
Right. And recognition.
Oh, yes.
Everyone wants to feel appreciated.
Absolutely.
And the guide suggests
Yeah.
going beyond just paychecks.
That's right.
Think bonuses,
Mm-hmm.
opportunities for growth,
Uh-huh.
even just a sincere thank you note.
A handwritten note
Yeah,
goes a long way.
it really does.
Yeah.
Those little things can go a long way
They can.
in building morale and loyalty.
Absolutely. It's all about creating a company culture
Yeah.
that attracts and retains top talent.
Mhm.
And that's a key ingredient
Yeah.
for long-term success.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground
We have.
in this first part of
Yeah.
our deep dive.
Yes.
We've talked about the importance of vision,
Mhm.
market research,
Yeah.
testing,
Mm-hmm.
and putting together a solid business plan.
Yes.
We've also touched on legal structures,
We did.
funding options,
Mm-hmm.
and Building a strong team.
It's a lot to take in,
It is a lot.
but it really lays the foundation for
Yeah.
everything that follows.
Sure. And in the next part,
Yeah.
we'll delve into the exciting world
Yes.
of launching your business.
I can't wait.
I know, me too.
This is going to be
It's
good.
going to be fun.
Okay, so you've laid the groundwork. You've got your team assembled.
Yeah,
Now it's time to make some noise.
I like it.
The guide dives into the exciting part,
Okay.
actually launching your business.
Okay, this is where it gets real.
It does.
And the guide emphasizes the importance
Yes.
of having a clear launch strategy.
It does.
I love that it compares it
Yeah.
to orchestrating a symphony.
Oh, yeah.
There are so many moving parts.
Right, yeah.
You need to make sure they all work together
Yes, you do.
harmoniously.
It's all about creating a buzz
Right.
and generating excitement
Mhm.
around your launch.
Okay, and they really dig into all those different
They do.
marketing channels?
Yes. Digital marketing, social media,
Yeah.
content marketing,
Yeah.
email marketing,
Right.
even traditional PR and
Yeah.
media outreach.
It's about finding that perfect mix
It is.
to reach your audience.
Yeah, it's like having a whole toolkit at your disposal.
Right.
You need to choose the right tools for the job.
Right.
And don't forget the power of promotional events.
Ooh, like what?
Imagine a killer product demo
Okay.
or a launch party where everyone's buzzing about your brand.
Creating that initial excitement is key
It is.
to attracting those early adopters
Yeah.
and getting the word out.
And once you've got people interested,
Okay.
you need to have a solid sales process in place.
Okay.
The guide talks about creating a sales funnel,
Okay.
basically a roadmap for
Mhm.
converting leads into paying customers.
Gotcha.
It's about having a systematic approach
Okay.
to driving revenue.
Yeah. They also mentioned
Mm-hmm.
implementing lead generation strategies
Yes.
and making sure your sales team is
Yeah.
well trained and equipped to close those deals
Yes. Equip them with the tools they
Yeah.
need.
to be successful.
It's not just about getting people in the door.
Right.
It's about converting them into loyal customers.
Yeah. Building those strong customer relationships
Yes.
is essential for long-term success.
It is, in fact, the guide has a whole section
Okay.
dedicated to managing and growing your business
Right.
once you're up and running.
Okay, so you've got some customers.
Okay.
Now what?
Now it's all about keeping those plates spinning.
Okay.
The guide covers everything from setting up sound financial systems
Yeah.
to identifying growth opportunities.
Gotcha.
You've got to have your finger on the pulse
Right.
of your business's financial health.
Financial management can seem daunting,
It can.
especially if you're not coming from a
Yeah.
business background.
That's where the guide really shines.
Okay, good.
It breaks down those financial essentials in
Yeah.
a way that's easy to understand. It stresses the importance of using accounting software,
Okay.
defining clear financial policies,
Mhm.
and tracking key metrics
Yeah.
like revenue profitability and cash flow.
It's all about having that clear picture
Yes.
of your financial situation.
So you can make informed decisions.
Exactly. And the guide also talks about the importance of
Yes.
budgeting
Yes.
and resource allocation.
Prioritizing investments
Yes.
based on their potential to drive growth.
Right. You got to be strategic
You do.
about where you're putting your resources.
And when it comes to scaling your operation,
Okay.
the guide encourages you to think big.
Okay. I like it.
It talks about exploring different avenues for growth,
I go ahead.
market expansion,
Okay.
product diversification,
Mhm.
strategic partnerships.
It's about constantly looking for ways
It is.
to reach new customers.
Yeah.
Expand your market presence
Uh-huh.
and take your business to the next level.
To the next level and to support that growth.
Okay.
The guide emphasizes the need for
Scalable systems and processes.
So like what?
Think about automation,
Okay.
standardization,
Mm.
even outsourcing non-core functions.
It's about streamlining your operations,
Yes.
freeing up your time and resources
That's right.
so you can focus on those high impact activities
Yeah, exactly.
that drive your business forward.
And as you grow,
Yeah.
it's crucial to invest
Okay.
in technology infrastructure and talent.
So give your team
Yeah,
the tools and resources they need
to succeed.
to succeed. Okay.
But even as you scale,
Yeah.
the guide stresses the importance
Yeah.
of maintaining those strong customer relationships.
Right. It's not just about acquiring new customers.
No, it's not.
It's about building loyalty
It
with
is.
your existing ones.
Exactly. The guide talks about creating a customer-centric culture,
Okay.
being responsive to customer needs,
Mm-hmm.
and actively seeking feedback.
And it's not enough to just collect feedback. You
Yep.
got to actually listen to it.
You do analyze it and use those insights
Yes.
to make informed decisions about your business.
It's a continuous loop of listening,
Yeah.
learning, and improving.
I like that.
But let's be real.
Okay.
Starting and running a business
Yeah.
isn't all sunshine and rainbows.
Oh, no.
There are going to be challenges.
Right.
And the guide dedicates a whole section
Okay.
to overcoming those inevitable setbacks and building resilience.
It's not a matter of if you'll face challenges.
No.
It's when.
Exactly. And the guide offers some really practical advice
Okay.
on navigating uncertainty, seeking support,
Yeah.
and developing that mental toughness
Okay.
to bounce back from those challenges
Right.
stronger than ever.
One thing that really stood out to me was
Yeah.
the importance of anticipating
Yes.
potential challenges.
Yes. The guide talks about developing contingency plans.
Right. Those what-if scenarios.
Exactly.
So you're not caught completely off guard
Right.
when something unexpected happens.
It's about being proactive
Okay.
and having a plan B
Hmm.
and maybe even a plan C
Right.
in your back pocket.
I like it.
And it also emphasizes the importance of
It's fun.
staying adaptable.
Right.
The business world is constantly changing.
Yeah.
And you need to be able to adjust your course as needed.
It's all about being flexible
Yes.
and embracing those inevitable pivots.
But even when you're facing challenges,
Yeah.
it's important to remember
Okay.
to celebrate those wins
Oh, yeah.
along the way.
That's so important.
It is.
It's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day grinds.
Yes.
And forget to acknowledge how far you've come.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Celebrating those milestones
Yeah.
helps you stay motivated
Yeah.
and keeps that entrepreneurial fire
Right. Right.
burning bright.
I like that. And the guide makes a really beautiful point
It does.
about giving back
Yes.
and supporting others
Pay it forward.
as you achieve success.
It's about fostering that sense of community
Right.
within the entrepreneurial ecosystem,
Right.
whether it's through mentorship,
Yeah.
sharing your knowledge,
Mhm.
or supporting other startups.
Yeah.
Giving back is a powerful way
Yeah.
to contribute to the success of others.
Okay. And speaking of success,
Right.
the guide wraps up
It does.
with a powerful message
Okay.
about embracing lifelong learning
Yes.
and continuous improvement.
It's a great reminder
Yeah.
that the learning never stops
Right.
when you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
The business world is constantly evolving.
It is.
You need to stay curious
Right.
and open-minded to
Mhm.
keep up.
They talk about reading widely,
Yes.
attending workshops and conferences,
Mm-hmm.
taking online courses.
Mm-hmm.
There are so many resources available these days.
There are.
It's about making a commitment
Yes.
to ongoing personal and professional development.
And it's not just about formal learning. It's
Yeah.
about experimentation
Okay.
and iteration,
Mhm.
getting out there, trying things.
Yeah.
Even if you're not sure they'll work.
Right.
It's all about learning from those experiences
Yeah.
and constantly refining your approach.
And don't underestimate the power
Yes.
of seeking out mentors.
Mentors are so valuable.
They are.
Finding those experienced individuals
Yeah.
who can offer guidance and support can be invaluable.
It's like having a seasoned guide by your side,
Exactly.
helping you navigate those inevitable challenges.
Yeah, and sharing their wisdom.
This deep dive has really been packed
It has.
with insights.
Yes, we've covered so much ground
What's
from
up?
launching your business and
Yeah.
mastering marketing
Mm.
to managing your finances,
Yeah.
scaling your operations,
Right.
building resilience,
Yeah.
and embracing continuous learning.
We've even touched on the importance of
We have.
celebrating those wins along the way
Yes.
and giving back to the community.
Absolutely.
It's a lot to take in.
It is.
But remember,
Yeah.
you don't have to do it all at once.
No, you don't.
Start with the fundamentals.
Mm-hmm.
Focus on what's most relevant
Yes.
to your business idea
Uh-huh.
and take it one step at a time.
The guide provides that solid what.
Okay.
But as always, the magic lies in the how.
Yeah.
Your unique approach.
Yeah.
Your passion. Your creativity.
Mhm.
That's what will set your business apart.
Exactly. You've got this.
You do?
Remember, you've now got
Yes.
the core insights from the guide,
Mm-hmm.
plus those additional links and resources
Yes.
to explore further.
So go out there.
Yes.
Put this knowledge into action.
Yeah.
And build that amazing business you've
Mhm.
been dreaming of.
So we're cheering you on every step of the way. But
Oh.
before we wrap up,
Yeah.
there's one last little nugget of wisdom
Okay.
from the guide I wanted to highlight.
All right. I'm ready.
The guide talks about
Hmm.
developing your entrepreneurial mindset.
Oh, I love this part.
Yeah.
The guide talks about it as if it's almost like a superpower you can cultivate.
It's about embracing those qualities
Yes.
that make entrepreneurs so successful.
Mm-hmm.
Curiosity,
Mm-hmm.
creativity, resilience,
Yeah.
a willingness to take calculated risks.
Exactly. And the guide emphasizes this,
Okay.
that this mindset isn't something you're born with.
Right.
It's something you develop over time
Okay.
through experience,
Mhm.
learning, and self-reflection.
And it's something you can continuously work on,
100%.
like a muscle you strengthen
Yes.
with each challenge you overcome.
It's about embracing that growth mindset
Right.
and constantly pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone.
Love it.
And one of the best ways to do that
Okay.
is by surrounding yourself
Hmm.
with a strong support network.
Okay.
The guide talks about seeking out mentors,
Mm-hmm.
advisors,
Yeah.
peers
Okay.
who can offer guidance and encouragement
I love that.
along the way.
It's like having your own personal cheer squad.
It is.
And people who believe in you and your vision,
And those connections can be so valuable.
they really can.
Mhm.
Because let's face it, entrepreneurship can be a lonely journey at times.
It can.
Having those people you can turn to for advice, support,
Right?
or just a listening ear.
Even just to vent sometimes.
Yeah.
You know,
can make all the difference.
It can't. It's about building that community
Yeah.
of like-minded individuals who understand the challenges and rewards
Yeah.
of the entrepreneurial journey.
And as you navigate that journey, remember to celebrate those wins
Celebrate those wins,
along the way.
both big
Yeah.
and small.
That's so important.
It is.
It's so easy to get caught up
Uh-huh.
in the day-to-day grind
Yes.
and forget to acknowledge
Yeah.
how far you've come.
Right.
Taking a moment to recognize those achievements.
It helps you stay motivated.
Yeah.
And it keeps that fire burning bright.
Right. So as you embark on this exciting adventure,
Yeah.
remember,
Remember.
you got
that.
this. You've got the knowledge,
Huh?
the tools,
Yeah.
and the support.
You've got your cheer squad.
You got your cheer squad
Yeah.
to turn your entrepreneurial dreams into reality.
And remember, you've got the core insights from this incredible guide,
Right.
plus all those additional links and resources
Exactly.
to dive deeper into any areas that pique your interest.
So go out there,
Go out there,
put that knowledge into action,
put it into action.
and make your mark
Yeah.
on the world.
On the world, we can't wait
We can't wait to see what you create.
to see what you create.
Until next time, happy entrepreneuring